Greetings, friends. Craig here on the third floor. We just got in some of the new, the other side boxes for the retail versions of the Abyssinia. So let's take a look at them. Okay, to start, let's look at the main Allegiance box. This is the basically the starter set right now for Abyssinia. We'll go ahead and give it an open. Actually, before we really start, the artwork that is on these boxes, really outstanding. I like the style of it. Still has that weird feel, but you can tell it's not a weird product. Or not Malifaux, I should say. But let's pull it out. Alright, first thing is we got a little tape measure. It locks, it's got the other side notation on it, kind of cool. Definitely not a very nice one, but for the price, I guess it's nice. We've also got a fate deck. We'll take a look at that fate deck a little bit later. And then we've got our cards. So first it looks like, oh, we got a nice quick reference card. That's nice. It includes a quick reference for the Abyssinia rules. We got basically what looks like upgrades. We've got an envoy card. Got our stratagems. Here's more stratagems. Some assets. Card quality is nice, good thick card, kind of what you would expect. And then here's our unit cards. So there's the Prince, who is the HQ that we get in this box, and some more assets. So lots of cards. Okay, next up, we have got some really nice thick card markers. These are the Poison Cloud markers. We get 1, 2, 3, 4 Poison Cloud markers. So I would assume that Abyssinia is going to be dropping a lot of poison. And those are nice, actually. Very thick. Sturdy, should last for a lot of gaming. We've got some tokens. These are same type of card. Nice and thick, double-sided, which is nice. Looks like they've done a pretty good job of kind of giving you exactly what you need right out of the gate. You don't get any type of tokens or anything with Malifaux. You know, you'll buy those third-party, but these are nice. Here's the objectives. Again, same type of card. And then probably the thing that got me the most excited about this game is these bases. I really like how these plug bases work. So your units each model has its own individual base, but they fit into these plug bases, which are essentially movement trays. And then, from my understanding, the way the game works is that also works as wound counters. So as you take off wounds for a unit, you just remove a model. So each base essentially has 3 wounds. Very, very clever. Okay. Now let's take a look at some models. You get a lot of models in this set, especially for the price. Now remember, this is the retail version. This is not the Kickstarter, and obviously the Kickstarter was an incredible value, but even the retail version I think is a heck of a value, considering I get really everything I need for a one commander game in this box. So the first thing I want to start off with is the HQ, and of course, as many of you know, these are all pre-assembled. The main thing I'm looking for, of course, are gaps. And, well, I'll tell you what, on him, he looks good out of the, really looks good out of the gate. I see a couple little mold lines that need some worked up on his head and stuff like that, but overall, that is a really nice sculpt. Very excited. This may be one of the first ones I paint out of the box. So that's our HQ. And then let's take a look at some of the Crow Runners, which are probably the models that I'm most excited about. We've got several sculpts here. We've got a sculpt of him just holding a gun. So that's sculpt number 1. I'll go ahead and pull all of these out. So it looks like we have 5 different sculpts here for the Crow Runners. Looks like they have shotguns. Yeah, those are pretty cool. There's sculpt number 1, sculpt number 2 here with a kind of a machete knife. Alright, I lied. I think the Crow Runners are going to be the first ones that I get painted up. I gotta tell you, I mean, I don't see any warping yet. Like I said, it's a little bit of mold lines, but overall, this is pretty impressive. We got just kind of a stand-in dude. Yeah, this is impressive. Love this pose. Him kind of holding the shotgun, great action pose there. And then we got the guy crouching. Yeah, that's impressive. All right, let's pull out the MEHAL Safari. We've got 1 sculpt, 2 sculpt, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 of these sculpts as well. So I got kind of a stalking, holding the knife, gun in the back. Again, at first glance, I'm not going to see a whole lot of cleaning up that needs to be done. Here we've got one kind of stalking with his gun. Sort of a standing guy. Oh, wow, I like that pose. Just kind of at ease, but ready to go. Love the cloak off the back. Well, that's another cool pose as well. Gun on the hip. Overall, I gotta say, these are nice looking models. I've been hearing, you know, some frustration, I think, over the mold lines and gaps, but I gotta say, for this group, I don't see a whole lot of either. So that's the starter set. Let's take a quick look, because I also got the Executioners, which is the other thing that's available right now for retail. This has, here's the front of the box art. And then on the back here, we can see we got 5 different sculpts. It comes with 9 minis. Again, I have to say, really good price point for all of these. You're getting a lot of plastic for the prices that you're paying. So, of course, we have our plug bases, just like we saw with the starter set, and looks like there's 3 of them, so this essentially allows you to make 3 units. And here's the card for them. Let's take a look at them. Take a look at the models. There's 1, 2. There's one unique sculpt and then duplicates of the other 4. That gets us to 9. 5 unique sculpts. So let's look at the one crouching here. Yeah. Again, I'm really not seeing the gaps. We got another guy standing. Everything seems put together real nice. You should paint up relatively quick. I'll probably do a non-metallic metal on them, so it'll take a little bit longer, but not too god-awful. Tell you what, not having to build them is nice. And here we got a guy kind of aiming down. Doing the coils on these are going to be an interesting paint job. Here's a guy aiming down his gun, but more towards his chest. And then here we got a guy with double claws. So here we can see some warping on his claws. So real quick, you can fix this warping. You can do it one of 2 ways. You can do it with some hot water. Dip them in the hot water, affix them to where they want, and then dip them in cold water. It'll lock them down. I have also done it with a hairdryer, so it shouldn't take too long. But this, between the starter box and between this, is the first one that I've seen that has any bit of warping. That's going to need a little bit of love. It does have some old lines on it too. All right, let's take a quick look at the Fate deck. All right, the Fate deck. Same type of sturdy cards we would expect. And I really like the color coding. You'll notice each one is nicely color coded. The numbers are large. You've got along the top, it's real obvious, not only from the picture, but from that. This is a very playable deck. Let's take a quick look. They're your red joker and black jokers. Real obvious to spot those out. This is nice. This is I'll probably use this deck in Malifaux as well. Very playable, very easy when you're looking at it to see what your suits are and what your numbers are. Wow, good value on the retail version. I'm excited to get these guys kind of ready to paint, primed up and painted. So keep your eyes open. I'm sure I'll be putting some painting videos up. Also, make sure you check out the Cult of the Burning Man and the Gibbering Hordes unboxings that Ray did. And that's really good value. I'm excited. Oh, I almost forgot. The rulebook. I did get a copy of the rulebook, of course. If any of you have ever gotten the RPG, Through the Breach RPG, very similar style book, hefty, gorgeous art on it. On the back, got a nice real nice heft to it. Taking a look at the contents, it looks about 14 pages of introduction, a couple of pages kind of introducing the lore. Game rules take up about 30 pages. That's not too bad. Assets and stratagems take up 4 pages, and then it goes into the different factions there: Abyssinia, King's Empire, Guild. We got the Burning Man, Gibbering Hordes, Court of 2, some appendixes and things like that. Yeah, any of you that have gotten the Through the Breach book, this really reminds me of the Through the Breach book. Just some outstanding artwork. Get all the cards and everything. These photos are beautiful. They're going to be great references for painting. Wow. There's the Electrocutioners there. The Cavalry, these units, they're not out for retail yet, but they're ones that I'm really excited about painting. I think they have a ton of potential. But it's a gorgeous book. Gorgeous book. All right, well, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and like this video and put a comment in there. Do you think Abyssinia is going to be something that you're going to play? Is there a particular unit that isn't out on retail yet that you think I should focus on as soon as it gets ready? I'm going to get myself elbow deep into this book and start painting up some of these pretty models. This was Craig on the 3rd floor. Don't forget to check out our other videos. Have a good one. Thanks.